Right, hello there. We're at Hunt Smith's Detailers. The car's been done. I haven't seen it. It's on the other side of this wall. Let's take a look. Tim, who's the guy behind the camera, he's the friend that recommended Ryan, who's over here in the corner, to come down here. They know each other quite well. So can't wait to see the car. Let's just go take a look. So let me see. Wow. It's darker. You know what? One thing I love about that, while I was editing the first video, on camera it was looking darker than I remember it seeing in real life. But now that I'm seeing it here, is it me or is it's gone darker?
It has definitely changed the colour.
So does that mean that I was not seeing the true colour through the PPF?
Yeah, well the old stuff's over there, you can see the colour of it. It's like a browny yellow. And that takes away from the pigment.
See, to those people that are lucky enough to buy new cars, as you know, this was a used car for me. I get a feel for what it's like when you pick up a new car, because in actual fact, it's probably better than new, because we know that even cars can arrive with, and the plastics have gone black, haven't they? So have you done something to all the plastics?
Just a good clean and degrease. No dressings or anything. It's just clean.
Wow. Oh, that's no dressings, that's just...
No.
Wow.
It's amazing what a quick wash can do, isn't it?
Blimey, yeah. I know there was a few bits on the top of the spoiler, because the top of the spoiler wasn't PPFed before.
No, you've got one chip that I noticed that there's nothing we can really do with, which is there. These are bits of dust from the air, but you've got one tiny little chip here. But other than that, you know.
Wow. That's the glosses. So the gloss that I'm seeing, is that coming? You saw this before it had a ceramic on, so that gloss, I'm not used to seeing that. Is that?
Well, there's a few things. Obviously, much clearer, glossier film now. You've got a Modesta coating on there. And the lighting in here is pretty good. So there's three things there.
Like even just the lettering of the GT4 at the back, it just stands out so much more.
Much crisper, isn't it? You've got more clarity now because the film was a little bit browny, a little bit swirly, which is obviously why the dealer that supplied you the car wanted to give it a machine polish in the first place. So maybe that self-healing top coat had started to stop self-healing.
Wow, look at that. I mean, that's amazing. You know, given my personality type, I have to admit, there's a little part of me that doesn't want to drive it anymore.
Yeah,
I want to drive it into my front living room. Okay.
Leave it there.
Just leave it there.
Yeah.
But actually, as you know, we've got a big trip planned up to France, actually. So that's kind of the next sort of content on this video. I mean...
But you've done all this so that it stays looking like that with use.
Yeah.
You know, because if you weren't going to use it, you know, you'd have machine polished it and coated it and left it in the garage.
Correct.
So,
wow, that's bonkers. That is. I don't know how it comes out on camera, but what I'll do, this will just be a quick little reveal type of video. A little bit speechless, but I guess honestly, when I first picked up the car last summer, it was a huge aspirational achievement for me. I couldn't believe it. It was a used car. Obviously, my eye was focused on a few little things, but I was hugely excited. It's almost like I've had a second crack of the whip, just seeing the car as it is now, because I think I truly get the feel that it's like a new car for me now. It probably presents better than a new car from a dealership, I'd say, because a dealership doesn't have the time to spend the amount of time that Ryan spent on this car. So, absolutely phenomenal. I'm blown away with this. Yeah, even all that stuff, it just looks. You've just cleaned it because it looks blacker than before. Is that just?
Yeah, just some decent cleaners and a lot of decontamination. Because even though the film was on there protecting the paint, I still like to do it because there was glue left behind, and it's just good to know that that process has been followed regardless. So.
Wow. That's stunning. Okay, what we'll do, I'll try and set up the other camera. We'll try and kind of go through some of the stuff that's kind of Ryan's done, but just a very sort of quick video on the reveal. I mean, if you have a used car and you want to get that new feeling, I'd highly recommend something like this. It's not really cheap, but I'd say it's worth it because you keep that car looking factory new, like forever. And I mean, it looks factory new, but even if it gets a bit of damage, I'll know underneath, okay, fine, we'll just replace the film. We didn't have XPEL on this before. There was quite a few nasty stone chips there. I think Ryan sort of sent me a few updates to say, by the way, you're lucky, the PPF saved the paint getting damaged. So that wasn't XPEL. I'm pretty sure this is a lot more kind of rigid and rigorous and going to offer more protection. So, I mean, I'm not used to seeing this part looking like that, because this is the part that was the most scuffed up on my car, and that just looks amazing. So, thanks, Ryan.
My pleasure.
And I'll try and bring you some more. I need to sort of sit down for a bit now. So, enjoying life in cars, all that kind of good stuff. Got some trips coming up. We'll bring you another video for this. And yeah, stay safe, stay subscribed, and until the next video. See ya.